So I'm going to be describing what ball is like in America, you feel me?
Nah you. Heart so cold, we change the tempo of the room. These fakes we grow, we bloom in this fast car, we blow, we zoom, now shift.
Disclaimer, this video is based on what I know. It's my comparisons from where I've played in England and where I've played in America. Have I played everywhere? No. I can only speak on what I know. Back in England, I played Enfield Town, under 18s, under 23s, played at county level, played obviously men's football. So I played at a solid level, you feel me? In America, again, I played at a solid level. I played at community college or junior college, which is like where a lot of people go before going to big universities. Long story short, I played at a solid level at both, innit? When a lot of people hear I'm kicking ball in America, they assume that like, oh, you're playing with Americans, like they must be dry. And let me tell you something, the level in America is a lot higher than people think it is. I kind of went on an ignorant flex thinking that I was just gonna go boss it from day one. Nope. It was the complete opposite. I had a fat reality check. I got humbled so quickly, like.
Nah, Kobe, nah.
The level in America is a lot higher than people think it is. And the reason is because you're not necessarily playing against any Americans. No, you're playing against other internationals. So when I look at my junior college team, you feel me? Our team had bare internationals. There was like, including me, there was 3 guys from England, 2 guys from Norway, a German, a guy from Slovenia, hella Brazilians, a mix of South Americans like Colombia, Argentina, a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of Haitians. Our coaches were diverse. Like one of the coaches, as I said, he was Congolese and stuff. Congolese but grew up in Europe. One was from Guatemala, but he's born and raised in America. And in the other, there was a Jamaican and then an American Italian. So the diversity in my team was mad. A lot of time, especially us British people, where we're ignorant, we think we're just going to go over there and play against Americans that barely kick ball. No. The Americans that kick ball there are better than people think. All of them are generally, they're all very, very technically clean. Now, what I would say about Americans, I think, that I've seen, they often lack that little, I call it that spark. And players, their footballing IQ, their footballing ingenuity, that little bit, that's something different. That's what a lot of those guys, I think that's the difference, the biggest difference between American players and British players. I've played with a lot of Americans that are better than me technically, but the reason why I say I was better than them is because of one, game IQ, and I just have that edge, I have that sharpness, I have that wit that I think a lot of American players don't have. If I'm talking about, let's say, the actual game, as in matches, American game is very, very, very athletic. Back in England, I was never known as slow amongst my people, you feel me? No one ever saw me as fast. But in regards of football, I could always keep up with players, innit? And sometimes I'd even defend in a way where it's like, I'll give this guy a little bit of space because I'm sure I've got the legs to kind of keep up or catch up.
Go, Ethan!
In America, I cannot defend like that. If I give a speedy man an inch of space, boom, he's gone and I ain't catching him. America made me realise, maybe I'm actually kind of slow. You come against some real runner, man. Like, guys that can run for 90 minutes. Guys that are just ridiculously quick. Like, and they're not even just American guys. These are just other internationals as well. If you're on my Snapchat, you know about Uncle. Uncle might be the fastest mother effer I've ever seen in my life. Bruv. This guy, fresh from Zimbabwe. I've seen defenders have 10 yards on Uncle, and Uncle still gets to the ball first. Uncle's so fast, yeah. When I'm defending, when in doubt, I just bang it to the corner flag Uncle is towards. I will do the most overhit dry pass. But Uncle's so quick, yeah, everyone on the bench would be like, oh, Kobe, what a ball. And I'm thinking, that ball's so dead, but this guy's so quick, he make every pass look like a good pass. In England, any man that's played even Sunday League knows English game, which is very, very rough. The tackles that be flying in, the challenges that be flying in, the stuff that the ref allows, The way guys be pushing, the way guys be barging, guys be putting finger up bum holes, guys be squeezing your balls. Bruv, don't let football deceive you, Football's a rough man's sport. Now, when I compare the English and American game, both games are very, very fast, but very, very differently. So in England, when I look at the levels I've played at, and even when you kind of look at the Prem with certain clubs, games are very much you attack, I attack. So the game moves fast because the teams are going back and forth a lot. The England game is very fast in terms of there's lots of switches of possession, teams going at each other. You attack, I attack, you attack, I attack. Now in America, the game is fast for a very, very different reason. The game is very fast, A, because like I said, players are very athletic. 2, I would say the ball moves faster in America. You feel? Generally speaking, in America, I'm playing against better players or at least more organized teams. So things are just a bit cleaner. So the ball moves hellaciously quick. Like if you're not on your P's and Q's and you're not ahead, you're literally just chasing, and you don't want to chase, but that's a free fitness session. Even the teams that play more direct, you feel me, they're probably going to have more athletic players. So again, the game's just fast because you're out here chasing these track athletes, innit? So yeah, I'll say the American game is very athletic and it's very fast in terms of like the interchange, whereas compared to the English game, it's very fast in terms of how teams switch possession, and the English game is very, very rough. I like it like that, but no homo.
Well,
refs in America are soft, like
SARRRRRRRFT, soft.
the levels I've played at in England, you don't really get punished if you get booked, you feel me? It's bam. At junior college, now at my new uni, they don't have this rule, but at junior college they had this rule where if you get a yellow card, you have to come off the pitch, and then once the set piece is taken, you can come back on. So it's not even a sin bin. Refs here are even softer. Like in England, you can make certain tackles that is a minor, but here you make that same type of tackle and you get a yellow for it. Or in England, I used to cuss refs. A ref made a bad decision. Ref, open your eyes. Ref, how much are they paying you? I used to cuss refs. I'll get onto everyone, but you do that in America, again, the refs are even gonna book you, fam. Like even trash talking to the other team, refs are getting involved. My last game of this year at Southwestern, yeah, I remember we're playing some school, we're winning in it. Other team are trying to get onto me. Yeah, I'm cussing guys. I'm like, guys are talking to me. I said, big man, you're on the bench. Guys are talking to me. I'm like, big man, what's the scoreline? Guys are talking. It got to a point where guys were talking to me. I was literally just, we're winning like 3-0. Guys were talking to me. I just looked at them. I was like, not even. I'll point to the scoreboard. I was like, bro, I'm grilling the other team. The linesman had to tell me, hey, yeah, chill. Last thing, you better be fit if you want to play out here. Like my first year, pre-season,
Oh my days.
I didn't even complete my first year pre-season. The first day, I didn't even complete the first session. There was 2 sessions. I didn't even complete the first session. It was so bad, yeah. At one point, my manager was like to me, Kobe, like, take a break for a couple of days, let your body recover, and then come back. That's how mad it was. Like, first year pre-season, I was finitoed.
Finished.
Second year pre-season, I'll never forget this. Obviously, I wasn't going to make the same mistake twice. So before I left England, I was training bare. I was doing Enfield under 23s pre-season, yeah, and I was, dare I say, ripping. I was going strong in their pre-season. You feel me? I even went to America like a week early, just so I can do fitness there. So when pre-season comes, I'll be good. And when pre-season came, I was still finitoed. Yeah. Pre-season, I really seen guys throw up. Bruv, one time I almost fainted. I remember standing there and I was seeing stars, fam. I was like, and I was,
Listen, this beyond me. You got.
I've seen pre-season kill a couple Donnies, fam. Now, I was in South Florida in the middle of summer and we were training on Astro. Florida is literally 30 degrees outside. That means the Astro is 35 degrees. Bruv, you're basically, it's a free oven. You're being cooked.
He got cooked. Adrian, you didn't go down.
You're doing fitness in 35 degree weather. It's game over. This year, fitness for me was so black. It was, dare I use the word, kind of easy, but I don't want coach to see this. So, because when we go back, I'm not trying to get finitoed.
It's gonna be a walk.
This summer, or the summer just gone, as during this whole Rona time, whatever, I actually stayed in Florida. So, and obviously I was training every day. So I was training in Florida heat. And then it was also the hardest I'd ever trained in terms of like the most rigorous stuff I was doing. My body went through it in the summer. So when I went to my new school in Kansas, I was fit. Moral of the story, I'm not going to go on how to get fit. Just make sure if you're planning on playing anywhere in America, unless you've played, if you're like me and you haven't played at the upper echelon, top levels of like English football yet, make sure it's the fittest you've ever been. But yeah, I think those are the main differences and some main interesting things about the English versus American game, you feel me? Know the deal, call to action, like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications on. I don't like doing this because it's just bare generic. It's the only part of the YouTube channel that doesn't feel authentic, you feel me? I start doing, okay, like, comment, subscribe, I just feel corny as hell, innit? But like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'm also waiting for the day I get my first dislike. Waiting for the day like the real haters start arriving, because then that means I'm doing something right, and it means I've got an X amount of exposure, you feel me? PVO, God bless, have a good one, Coca out, man, bird game.
You guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Keep being great.